What's happening, guys? Sempiteno here, and I'm back with episode 3. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and of course subscribe. It really does mean a lot. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Right guys, so kind of where we left off last was we got Ali out of the prison, and we ended up here, and we ended the video. So we'll just get right into this one and see what this episode has in store.
All credit where it is due, for this man came to my aid at my darkest hour. And from what I have heard, I am not the only one.
Too right.
I see you two have met.
Only briefly. But the night is young and there is much to discuss. About what you can procure for me.
Our means are limited. But rest assured, I will listen to your needs, Ali. Later. Share what you know about Al-Ghul, so that Bassem may do what he's come here to do.
Yes. Your affairs before mine. But just this once. Al-Ghul sends orders to the prison guards detailing where to dig around Baghdad. But it's not just prisoners he's using.
There is a promissory note for workers here. It looks like Al-Ghul arranges to purchase migrant laborers as well.
Who in Baghdad could make these sorts of arrangements without raising suspicion?
There is but one man, Masoud al-Yaqub. He runs Baghdad's soap mills, finds paying work for foreign settlers, most of them Persian.
So he forces these laborers into working his dig sites, all under the guise of providing them with a livelihood.
Beshi!
He tracked down one of Al-Ghul's dig sites, posed as a prisoner. What happened?
The search turned up nothing. But that did not stop the guards from trying to silence us. I cracked one skull and fled. I doubt the others were as lucky.
A foolish thing to do with nothing to show for it.
Not nothing. Al-Ghul will be at the Caravanserai. I overheard the guards talking.
Of course. Merchants from all over stop there to rest. If Masoud is buying migrant workers, it is likely the Caravanserai is where he conducts his affairs. What does he look like?
He is a large man, favors adornments like jewels and silks from the east.
Then he will be hard to miss. It is time, Bassem.
What is your plan?
That will be for Bassem to decide.
Bassem? Alone? No. Let me gather some men.
And allow for foolish spectacle. Your day to display your prowess will come. But this day belongs to Bassem. Consider it part of our agreement. Bassem?
I am ready.
Then walk with me.
Sorry guys, right, if you hear any strange noises coming from my room, one of my dogs, one of 4, is lying asleep on my floor, and he keeps doing some very questionable stretching, but yeah, if you do hear it in the background, I do apologise.
Come, Bassem. An Order member is within our reach, Bassem. And like those before and those yet to come, Al-Ghul's death will be just. This is a man who preys off the desperate and the disenfranchised. And such atrocities will only continue. For Al-Ghul is but a cog in a larger wheel, one that spins destructively. So long as it does, we Hidden Ones will make it our mission to slow it to a stop, Today, you will lend your hand, your blade, to that very mission. And while Al'Ghul is your first target, he will not be your last. I have great belief in that, and in you. Through all my stoicism, my harsh lessons, know that you have impressed me, Basim. The Order's presence in Baghdad and beyond rests on shifting sands, so long as you remain at the tip of our spear.
And that is where I intend to remain. Beholden to your guidance, Master.
It's been about a week since I played this. I don't know if I mentioned it at the start, and I can't lie, I have completely forgotten the controls, like in terms of fighting, because it's like completely different to the other Assassin's Creed games. I also noticed I say quite a lot. I think it's a Scottish thing, but
As busy
I
as a
do
beehive.
apologise, I noticed it a lot with it in the last
Set
video.
your sights on the trial that awaits.
Merchants, livestock, caravans from all walks. And I thought Anbar's markets were disorderly.
Where there is disorder, there is chaos, and chaos can bring opportunity. See what avenues present themselves. Be reactive, but patient, and trust your instincts.
That is Mas'ud, on the balcony, just as Ali described.
I see him. Go now. Wet it with the blood of the slain. I will find you when it is over.
You think your cruelties well hidden, Al-Ghul. For you chose those with little voice, whose cries you knew would go unheard. They dug at your bidding, died at your hand, and were cast away like so much refuse. All to scour the desert for some artifact. Even now you haggle for flesh, safe in Karwansarai. You prefer your victims chained and...
The stage is yours, Basim. I will be watching.
Right guys, that's our second technical difficulty this evening. Definitely going to have a look at a couple of things when I finish this episode.
Discipline. And when the opportunity presents itself, seize it.
Right, okie dokie, right, let's just try and remind ourselves of... Right, okay, so that's the bigger one.
This is a test, Basim.
Okay, so LB and RB,
And you
that's the
alone.
dodge. That's... okay. Yeah, okay, so X to dodge, LB to do that kind of, you know, like, is it parry? And then that is to normally fight, and holding, yeah, got it. Look for distraction opportunities.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Right, okay, so we've found a distraction opportunity, but I believe there are a couple more, but I'm just going to kind of go and check out this one. If it looks a little bit risky, then we'll probably need to look for another one, but as it stands right now, I'm going to give this one a bash. This may be slightly intricate. Right, let's just try and... Right guys, sorry, honestly, that is the, I don't even know, I think about like the 3rd or 4th or 10th technical difficulty I've had today. Yeah, as I said before, I'm going to have a look at it after this episode. But we're just going to have to keep on keeping on just now. But yeah, I don't know how much of that was having a problem, kind of coming over to my PC. But basically what I was saying was, I'm not wanting to whistle because I think both of those guys are going to come at the same time. And I don't know if he can do any like double attacks yet or at all, so hopefully he's just going to... Nope. He's really adamant on just staying where he is. If he moves, I'll just go around there and... No. Here we go. That is kind of what we were aiming for. Right. Yep.
Hey, what's going
Come
on?
here. I'll tell you in a minute.
Hold on!
Yep. Right. Yep, now you. Right. Come out this way now. Right, let's have a look. Right, our guy is meant to be literally just down there. I honestly don't know. I could go over the roof. I'm gonna do that. Right, let's just hope for the best here, guys. Actually, yeah, my guy's just there. Definitely just gonna do that. Right. Honestly, at this rate, I'm gonna have to stick in a technical difficulties count at this rate, because this is absolutely mental. I do apologise.
You made us slug in the desert. We were deceived. Please, you must help us.
Tell me what I can do to help.
The man who brought us has a deed that binds us to Mas'ud. If he has not collected his fee, he should still be here.
If I can relieve these men of their duty, it will not be long before Al-Ghul catches wind of his disbanded workforce.
So it's essentially, I think, saying that there's multiple choice of who is going to help you, but I think I'm just going to go with this one, to be honest with you. Is my guy hungry? No.
I am not here. Survey the area, Kidu. Do not make a scene.
سأراجع بدقة رغم ذلك. لم يعد الأمر حاضرا في ذهني كالسابق. إن الطريقة التي يقترحون بها حساب موضوع ولذلك المنهج سأقدم لك أفضل الأسعار.
A strange thing to happen upon the day. I was wondering if you had any goods to sell?
I only deal in dirham. And what I sell are not goods, boy. 15,000.
That is absurd. Who has the means to pay so much?
It is better to keep that question to yourself. Be on your way now.
A strange thing to happen upon. Perhaps I can use this to my advantage. If I am going to free those laborers, I will have to steal the deed. The fire has caused ruckus and alarm. Now to free those men.
Where is... the deed? Have I dropped it? No, 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 no!
Not mind me.
So, we've got the deed. So yeah, we're gonna go and give that deed to our new friends. Oh. No, 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 no. Not so fast, broski. Right, so the aim is that we get down there to our wee mate. So let's just get right in there.
I have claimed the deed from your handler. You are bound no longer. Go! The laborers run amok. Al-Ghul will take notice. I must be ready to strike. Death approaches, Al-Ghul. There he is. Now is my chance.
Right, if we get any bad guys next to us currently, not at the moment. Right, let's go to the top and see if we can kill him from up there. Right, he's not facing me, so let's get up there to kill this guy.
What is happening out there?
Oft.
La'anakallah.
Turn your hate inward, Mas'ud. It is your wickedness that has led you here.
Wickedness? To whom? The unenlightened? The feeble who have cast their lot? It is our divine will to rule over them. Our duty to exact their contribution.
Contribution to what?
To what could be. The very knowledge of which lies buried beneath these sands.
Some things are meant to stay that way.
No, destined to be recovered. They speak to us, as you well know.
Me?
Oh yes, a hidden one you may be, but not just.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay, that's a new one, and I like it.
Nihal?
Oh.
Basim. Not only for those spared of his cruelty, but for the hidden ones. The Order's grand plot in Baghdad may still be a mystery, but we can at least be certain Al Ghul's role in it has been vanquished.
I believe what he sought to uncover were more strange objects, like the one I took from the Winter Palace. What does the Order want with these relics of the past? And why guard them with so much effort?
You are beginning to ask the right questions, Basim. We shall find the answers together.
Lately, all I have are questions.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Forget I said anything.
How am I to guide you if you will not speak openly?
I have struggled with nightmares. In these dreams, the Jinni torments me until I wake up panicked and soaked with sweat. In Alamut, I had nearly forgotten about it. But when I killed Al Ghul, I felt its presence again. And I am left asking why? Why here? Why now? Why me? Piling questions and no answers. I meant to tell you, but...
You were afraid I would think you weak of mind. We are only as weak as we allow ourselves to be. To shed a weakness, you must do what is necessary to mend that which causes you pain.
Will you permit me a brief respite? I wish to seek out an old friend.
Nihal? I remember. She is important to you, isn't she?
She is. But last we spoke, I led her to believe otherwise.
This causes you pain. Then go and heal this wound without delay. Find me at the Harbiya Bureau when it is settled.
If that was indeed Nihal, I have not a clue where she went. Back home in Anbar, maybe.
Right guys, so I've had quite a few technical difficulties tonight. I'm not entirely sure why. I think there might be a wire that's got a rip in it that's connected to my capture card. Yeah, not a clue why. I'm just assuming it's that. But yeah, I'm going to try and get to this location. I will see you guys at the next destination. Right guys, I'm back. So we are at the location where we're meant to be able to find Nihal. I think I've figured out what the problem was with the capture card. Definitely think it was a dodgy wire. I've swapped some wires around because I just have a couple spare. And it seems to be working better. I've just made a couple of, like, obviously you won't have seen the journey here, but from what I've looked at, I think I've got it. I might be wrong, but this is the longest it's worked the entire bloody video, so yeah, let's get into it. This will probably be a shorter video than usual. Let me know if you guys like that. I was trying to do longer ones just to kind of catch the story mode, but if you guys prefer this, just let me know.
Basim? It's really you?
Nihal.
Say nothing, ya Sadiq. I am as sorry as you.
I have so much to tell you.
And I you. We will grant each other an audience. But first, I must know something.
What?
Why are you dressed like a peasant?
Perhaps I have less to tell you than I thought.
I think I can surmise what our time apart has been like for you.
And you? You have not been living here, I hope.
Less living, more working.
On what? Why do I know this?
Because you have seen it. On the object we found at the Winter Palace. I have been trying to remember the specifics of its design.
You have spent all this time obsessing over this symbol? Why?
Because I too have seen it before. I know not where or when. Only that I have. Whatever it is, it calls to me. I intend to unravel its mystery, and so should you. But of course, duty calls.
Stop. I will bear it in mind if it means you will spend more time outside these musty walls than you do within.
You really do spare a thought for everyone, don't you, Basim?
أراك لاحقا. The Order of the Ancients are far from defeated. Master Roshan is certain to have a plan brewing to uproot them. And perhaps I should look into Nihal's obsession. It seems Nihal is trying to discover the location of a secret chamber.
Right, okay, so far that just kind of looks quite interesting with the whole Nihal coming back into things. I did think they would bring her back into it, I just didn't think they would do it this early on in the storyline. But yeah, I love it, I'm all here for it. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap up this episode, guys, just purely because of all the technical difficulties. I'm going to have to scour through all the footage and try and save what I can. But yeah, I'll definitely do my best, but I do apologise for that because that's a little bit rubbish in terms of capturing the storyline for this episode. But episode 4 will be out after this one, obviously, and hopefully there will be no technical difficulties. I very much doubt there will, because what I've done, I do feel like it is working a lot better, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and of course subscribe. If you are really enjoying the series, just let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions, also just let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.